It was about 2 months ago when I told you guys Titanfall would be a Call of Duty killer. I'm here to kind of preview my thoughts about the lifespan of Titanfall. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Music Major, and I'm coming to you live inside of Titanfall here on the Xbox One. This is a two-part video where we have attrition gameplay and I think a hardpoint gameplay along the lines here. But Titanfall's been out for approximately 3 weeks now. It's been doing very well for those of you that do have Windows-based consoles or PCs. It's been selling. I meant to look up the numbers before I started this video, but it's been selling like hotcakes for the Xbox One. And a lot of people are kind of hailing it as a Call of Duty killer of sorts, but you know, we'll touch on that a little bit later on down the road. What I want to touch on first is the development process for the Xbox 360. Right now, it's been delayed. I believe that the Xbox 360 version was supposed to come out on March 25th, if I'm not mistaken. Checking retail websites and whatnot, I have yet to see it come out, but it is being developed by a different company, and to give you guys a little bit of an idea on how this game is going to look on that console, rather. Let's think of it this way. It's a 46 gigabyte download on your PC. It is somewhere in the neighborhood of 26 to 30 on your Xbox One. Are you ready for this staggering number? The Titanfall install for your Xbox 360 is going to be at 1.6 gigabytes. And just looking at this video right now, I'm surfing on my iPhone at the moment here. Titanfall's release date got pushed back to April 8th. So, just in case you're keeping track at home. But if you have a game that's supposed to be 46 gigabytes in size on a PC and close to 30 on your Xbox One, how do you think you're going to accomplish the same things with 1.6 gigabytes for an install on an Xbox 360? Translation, you're not. So the game is going to take a bit of a hit. If you can afford this splurge on an Xbox One, I highly, highly encourage you to do so. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, getting on to Titanfall's lifespan. Obviously, a lot of people are not really hip with Titanfall and aren't really vibing it because there's no single player mode. You're going to have a lot of people out there that have, you know, that are campaign diehards, and there are people out there that are like, I need a solid storyline and I need a multiplayer. You know, apparently what Call of Duty used to be. But, you know, a lot of people aren't liking the multiplayer only, and they're not liking the fact that you need Xbox Live to play this multiplayer only. And that doesn't sit well with a lot of people. A lot of people are a little bit jazzed up about that because it's different. It's not conventional. It doesn't fit within the norms of what traditional gaming is used to. You know, traditional gaming is, and I can think about this way before I got Xbox Live back in like 2006. I played offline so much, and I had so many people saying, get on Xbox Live, you'll love it, blah, 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 blah. Lo and behold, 8-9 years later down the road, I'm in love with the process. But it was fresh, it was different, and I was scared of it. You know, I wasn't very, very used to the idea of Xbox Live. Fast forward to 2014, March 31st as I record this, but people, I think, are turned off to the idea of Titanfall because it is a new, fresh idea. It's something that's never been, you know, attempted before, you know, and it's just, it's not conventional, it's not within the standard norms of what a multiplayer game should be. And frankly, I think that might scare some people off. They want to sit back, kind of wait in the bushes, and see how Titanfall is going to perform, and see how some of the ratings are. I know I have a couple of friends, at least 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, that are kind of doing that same thing. There are people out there that are holding off on Xbox Ones, and I know I was actually just talking to my best friend yesterday. He's got a friend of his that is not very fond of Titanfall. He doesn't like the storyline, and the storyline is rather forgettable. I've played through the campaign. I can't tell you what it's about, other than it's the IMC against the militia, and I'm not entirely sure why. You know, the part I'm looking forward to is playing hardpoint, attrition, and then running around in a Titan and blowing shit up. It's the best. You know, I'm sorry, there's no other better way to put it. It's a good time. So for Titanfall's life cycle, I don't know if it's going to last that long. I think it'll go for a while. It still seems like there's a very strong community. I know that my motivation for it is to kind of get up in those generations, because I'm still a Generation 0, I guess if that's how you say it, like a level 35. I know you could go as high as like Generation 5, and I think I've seen 6s in some occasions. But, you know, it's like, that's going to be my motivation, is to max out my generation and keep going. Now, is this game still popular a year on down the road? We'll see. You know, I think what is going to help, you know, accelerate the popularity of it is if they get into the esports competitive circuit, which kind of stinks because Respawn said they want nothing to do with it in the immediate future. I think they'll digress on it, because you'll get enough player demand out there that they'll say, I want to play Titanfall competitively. I don't know if Optic would take a look at it, Complexity would take a look at it. You know, I don't know who would look to see if they'd want to start it, but, you know, it wouldn't be a bad arena to kind of see a competitive version of Titanfall. That's just my opinion on that. Well, guys, we are into the closing seconds of the video here. I just wanted to let you know this is a game DVR recorded commentary. The changes will be quite evident here on the channel shortly. I'm sorry to be so vague with that, but we're going to be recording with very good equipment here shortly. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name's Music Major. We'll see you next time.